As a big fan of One Piece, all I gotta say is congratulations, Oda-san, on making it to chapter 1000. What's up, YouTubers of the world? MegaGeekMixer here to give you guys my review on Chapter One Piece 1000. If you guys thought I wasn't going to be reviewing this chapter, you guys are sorely wrong right there. I have been reading One Piece all throughout this year and staying in touch with it, but there was no way I was not going to review Chapter 1000. This is a major big deal. And once again, Oda-san, congratulations on making it to 1000. That is a huge accomplishment. And as a major One Piece fan myself, I could not have been more happier. And to say in the fact that this chapter did not disappoint at all, it had so much hype going into it, and it didn't disappoint not for a minute, as it really establishes the very focus of this series on Straw Hat Luffy, MonkeyD.Luffy, the man who will be King of the Pirates. And before I go into it, guys, I'll admit I was expecting this to come out this upcoming Friday. I didn't expect it to come out late Saturday night. And then I wake up in the morning Sunday, and then I'm like, wait, it's already out? And luckily, though, I would have to work because I had to have a lot of time to process all the excitement and build up and hype that was inside of me. It was pretty much the same with Mandalorian Season 2 season finale. So I'm glad I took that time to calm down, process everything, and then be like, make this review. And boy, what a chapter, guys. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I can't say more than that. But now, having expressed my opinions on all that, let's go ahead and break this down, guys. Now, as the chapter says, it's titled Straw Hat Luffy, and it's only right for it to be titled that and all to focus on Luffy, since all this started in Chapter 1, Romance Dawn, with MonkeyD.Luffy, and the very thing he said at the end of that chapter goes along with the end of this chapter, as he finally made it up to the roof, right up there to face Kaido and Big Mom. But what I really loved about that was it wasn't just him, because we know he can't take those two on alone, but also it was 4 other members of the worst generation, one of them being his crewmate Zoro, Trafalgar Law, and then Eustace Kid and Killer. 5 of the worst generations are about to take on 2 Yonkos, and the panel they showed us of those 5 standing from the other opposite side of the Yonkos was just pure epicness. It makes me not wait for the fact that when we get this in anime, it is going to be intense. But it wasn't just that, and it wasn't just in the fact of what Luffy did at the end, but I'll get to that here later. It was also in the fact of the things that were established in the middle, as Yamato revealed to us that he had Kazuki Oden's logbook, the book he has been using to write down his journeys ever since he became a pirate, giving it to Momonosuke, but also revealing to us about something that Oden-san actually made a prediction on, something he knew that was going to happen, and that just made me be like, this is freaking crazy, as Yamato reveals to us more of the flashbacks on his meeting with Ace, and the fact that, first off, it turns out he's the one who made Ace's Vivery card, and it's because of that that Yamato knows about him dying. I don't know if he knows the full details, but I'm pretty sure he does, because I'm pretty sure he might have gotten a newspaper. But that's besides the point here. The real talk was about in the fact that Ace revealed that Luffy is his brother, and he revealed about the fact that Luffy proclaimed he will be king of the pirates. And that is when Yamato revealed to us something amazing here, and the fact that in that Kazuki Oden's logbook, he said that that's what Gold Roger said too. And what I find funny in that scene is that Ace, not knowing that it was his own father who said that, is being like, I wish I could have met him. I think I might have liked this guy, and he and Luffy and me would have had a drink and all gotten along so much there. So unknowingly, no, he doesn't know that he's actually praising his father, the man he hates, which is kind of sad. I've never told you guys this before, but now that Ace has passed away, I would like to think he is now in the afterlife with his father and they're able to reconcile. At least that's what I hope for. Just like I'm hoping that eventually Luffy will go to the island where Ace's grave is at, the same as Whitebeard, because he has arrived at least one visit to Ace's grave. But that's besides the point there. The fact that Yamato mentioned that and how old Roger said those words all those years ago, the mere fact that Roger said that and Yamato was just astounded by it, just as Odin-san was, this is what made Yamato really believe that Luffy is the pirate that he had been waiting for. Why? It's because Kazuki Oden knew that he most likely wasn't going to be able to defeat Kaido, and that if there was anyone to defeat Kaido, it was going to be a new generation of pirates who would lead a new era. And as it was being said in that panel, that's where it led into that shot of the two Yonkos and the five members of the worst generation that I just mentioned. Pure epicness, guys. Unbelievable. I just couldn't stop screaming my head off inside my head. I was like, no effing way. But this was just the beginning. The big part came at the end. First off, Luffy just walking past those Yonko like they're not a problem to him at all. No threat whatsoever. And which is no surprise. This is Luffy. This is what makes him such a badass. He doesn't care about your reputation. He'll do what he wants, just as he just walked past them just to check on Kinemon and the rest of the sorry guys, I can't remember that Japanese word, but I'm talking about the red scabbards, the ones who were facing Kaido. They were all defeated and they all feel shame that they can't face Oda now. But now they have to rely on Luffy. Of course, Luffy's not gonna let them down. And this is where it led into this part where Kaido was a bit annoyed at how he ignored them, and he wanted Luffy to dare him to say what he said when they first fought. And that's that very statement he said at the end of this chapter, by first dodging that guy's move, thinking about all the memories of his Wano allies and how they want Kaido defeated, and then BAM! Wow, what a shot. And if I'm not mistaken, this shot, just by looking at that panel, it felt different compared to when he first fought Kaido, which is no surprise. He has already seemed to have mastered the advanced hockey. I don't know if I could say master, but he knows how to use it now. And already it's showing different effects compared to his usual attacks in their first battle. I loved every minute of this. And then the final part was the cherry on top. As Luffy said, I'm MonkeyD.Luffy. I will surpass you and become the future Pirate King. Oh my God. Guys, there is no way to express to you guys how much deeper that ever felt than ever before. Sure, he's always saying that. Sometimes just as he's introducing himself and being an idiot and proclaiming stuff like that, but he's serious about it and all. But this one felt even more deeper than ever because, well, for one, chapter 1000 and the fact that how strong he's gotten through all that training and how it seemed to really hurt Kaido was just genius, guys. Genius. There's no better way to put it. But before I leave, I want to take note on the fact that we got a little scene of Marco fighting King and Queen at the same time. And I noticed that Queen, in his dinosaur form, his neck was biomechanic. And I'm very interested in that. I wonder what kind of mystery we'll get from that. And who will fight him. Because we know that right now, Luffy, Kid, Killer, Law, and Zoro are needed at the top to face these guys. And more or less, where's Big Mom gonna fit in this? Who is she gonna fight? There's just no telling. All I just know is we are in for a great next chapter, but 1000 did not disappoint us. It lived up to its hype. Bear in mind, it wasn't as longer as I was expecting it, because I was kind of thinking that chapter 1000 maybe a little longer than your usual chapters, but it still didn't disappoint anything about that. That was just a little part where my prediction was wrong, and that's fine. we can all be wrong sometimes, and there's no harm in that. But nevertheless, love this chapter. I'd give it a 10 out of 10. But once again, I've always said I don't give anything perfect scores, but I'm just gonna have to lay that all aside and say 10 out of 10 for this chapter, or better yet, 5 out of 5. Either way, love the chapter. Beautiful. I could just rewatch that. I mean, reread that all. I could just reread that and this entire week and be like, I am never going to get tired of reading this chapter. But now, having said all that, guys, I want you to know that with that out of the way now, in celebration for chapter 1000, I'll be making a few extra content videos of One Piece, basically talking about some of the characters and the impact and the evolution they've had during this arc. But either way, guys, let's leave it all at that from now. And hey, if you enjoy my videos, all you gotta do is click that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to be notified when I make more videos. And until then, MegaGeekMixer is signing out. Bye!